putting something together before it's together made me insane. Don't force things together that are not together, that are like fighting against each other. Don't force a match if it's not a match, and also let there be a fight or the quarrel that needs to be unfolded. You need to let it unfold. Anything, everything. Let it have its peak. Let it have its point of completion. Your emotions, something happening between people that you're observing, or that they're trying to shut down to control, and like sometimes yes, we need to steer the quarrel or the entanglement of the disagreement. What is this really about? So like you can stop it, but not until it's actually like boiled all the way up. It's like with children. If you have this child with a tantrum and it's about not wanting to go to bed, it's not about calming the child down, in my opinion. It's not about coercing it into some kind of regulation, emotionally, nervous system. It's about letting it have its cycle. So never force anything to settle that isn't ready in the nervous system to settle because it hasn't peaked. I used to have it's where it's too much histamine, and your skin on your body or face, like it itches. What I found out, like I didn't know that was it, like, and it was so rarely I got it, but I found out that when I got it, I could just take a hot shower to make it peak in its heat and its itchiness, and it would calm down. So it's like it's the same thing with our nervous system, with our emotions. Everything has a peak. Everything goes up to a certain level, and it regulates. It comes down again. It regulates into its own center, its own being, its own rhythm of Zen in life, in the world. It's physical law. It's universal law. I believe that it's like that with all illness as well. Not that you let yourself get sicker and sicker and sicker, and at some point you get healthy. That's not it. If I had an illness, I would definitely look at what is it that illness is speaking to me in terms of what has not been unfolded, what has not been allowed to peak in me, since it has been stuck into this stagnancy, prematurely stagnated, like before it peaks. And we all know the feeling of, well, I think we all know the feeling of edging, like sexually edging. So almost orgasming, almost there. And if you don't let yourself come, orgasm, fulfill, release, explode, all of this, you will extract back in that energy. And if you know how, you can circulate it in your body, and you will get healthier from it, because vitality is gained from not always releasing, but also knowing how to keep without giving. And sometimes, depending on where you are what phase you are in your life, sometimes what you need is release after release after release after release after release after release, and that will heal you, because that is what your body and soul and your nervous system is needing. Sometimes it is the edging. It is the I know that I'm edging, but I'm gonna keep it back because I want to circulate and keep it, and just keep it for myself, and revitalize and recirculate it in my own self and my own body. Obviously, it's always a mix, depending on the situation, what you feel, what you want. All of these things are taken into consideration. And so if you try and finish something too soon, if you try to shut it down too soon, if you try to wrap it too soon, if you try to fit it into a box when it's not actually that box size yet, but you know that it's supposed to fit in that box eventually, but so you're like, hey, you're gonna go in that box, but it's bigger. It means there's something that needs to be shed before it fits into that box, and that takes the time that the process is. It's about the trueness of what is that timing, what is that process, what is that care. Those things combined will eventually make it fit into that box, just like the other way around as well. So if it's too small for a bigger box, but you know it's gonna fit that box eventually, you don't like until it like grow. You don't do that. You nourish it, and you know it's gonna take the time it's gonna take for it to grow to fit that box. Goes for both growing and narrowing down, closing, opening for that matter as well. If you open something, oh, that's actually a big one, because trauma, if you open something that's not ready to be opened, if you open somebody, like blow them wide open or go straight into them with a question that is too forward, too straight into their trauma, you can open up something that they need to keep for their own process. I'm not here to like induce fear in you. Like, don't be afraid of being curious of people, and don't be afraid of being into people. Like, curious, like, hey, do you want to talk about this? Hey, I see this. Are you curious about knowing what I see? Like, that's all great. It's about the way we do this. It's about the way you're approaching. Is it loving? Is it careful? Is it considerate to the person that you're addressing it? So that you don't just blow them wide open and ask a question that opens their trauma, and then you're like, oh, that's it. Hi, bye. So this is all to say, really trust the timing, the care, the consideration of the way that you do things, speak to people, speak to yourself. The way this is about timing, trusting the timing in the process, not rushing a process, because we cannot rush a process. And if we do, unalignment happens, and things get more and more like, for instance, unalignment can mean, for me, I was caught up in something that I was in great alignment. I got caught up in something where people rushed the process, and I got so caught up in a shock that it became my body state for a while, and so my state became, my head was way in the future, my body was actually in the past. So I was like living like this, and it's absolute hell. That's internal unalignment made actual physical, because it was so split and widely spread like from each other. So alignment means it's all here, it's all in the same place, it's all together connected, it's not pushing against each other. It coexists, even if there are different parts of you still. It can coexist very closely. So when we want to reach alignment, true alignment in life, soul level, physical level, mental level, emotional level, every level there is of alignment, we want to set everything to be the same timing, That's very important. Not rush the process by controlling and taking control of this closure, opening too soon. So no impatience. Doesn't mean you can't, like, if you are in alignment, you can be impatient, meaning it's not impatient to want it now from a state of alignment. I want it now, and I'm going to align with the people that are here now, that wants to give it to me now, make it with me now, do it with me now, do it for me now, that can embrace my now, and I can embrace their now. So the present moment, meeting in the present moment. And when we meet in the present moment, that's when alignment starts happening. So timing is everything. When everybody's timing is aligned, we start getting into alignment with ourselves, because you get in a feeling of other people's alignment is matching your alignment, and that becomes an experience of an internal alignment of all parts of you being accepted in the now, so you can accept you in the now. You're not dependent on people mirroring yourself in the now. If you're in a circumstance that are not doing that, you can start meeting your own now. So you just meet your own now, let yourself in now, allow your impulses now, feed yourself the first time you feel you're hungry, buy the thing that you want when you first feel like you want it. And this is not carelessness, it's not unthoughtfulness, it's you trusting your impulse. So yeah, allowing the process and the unfolding is just a great feeling in life, and it will give flow and alignment and stability and reliability and all the things you want to become the best version of you.